Hello, Cancer. I am here to do some year ahead readings for each of the zodiac signs, and I'm on yours. So, there is a little bonus video for Aries and Cancer because you tied for third and highest views. So, I thought I might as well make one video. I feel like it's going to speak loudly to some and maybe not so much to others. But if you have any Aries placements, then I highly recommend that video. Or, of course, if you're dealing with an Aries, as I see the universal hexagram just came out. It seems like, whoa, you know what? I forgot that I was doing this in a different style last night where I was just pulling cards, but you had so many that fell on the floor, Cancer. That's interesting. This will be the base of your reading. We'll call this January. I guess. Chaos ensues. You might have a chaotic year ahead. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Whoa. It's been 1 minute of this reading and it's been nothing but loud noises. Okay, we're just gonna go like this for the months. All right, so January, we have the Two of Swords, which is peace, but also the Two of Wands in reverse, which is dominion. So you will find peace by leaving a domestic situation, whether it's a relationship, a living situation, or any kind of home life. Leaving the situation is going to help you flourish. So in the next 3 weeks, if you're moving, then that's what this would be about. You will find great peace of mind in that. February, we have these cards in reverse because they fell, you know. We have the Hierophant in reverse, so you might be missing a Taurus or just trying to break free of what you're supposed to do and doing what you want to do. We have the Three of Discs in reverse, so I'm seeing instability when it comes to finances, maybe losing a job or something like that. But also Prince of Swords in reverse would kind of be the surrender to flow energy. That is a good thing. However, we also have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, so we don't see the situation changing necessarily anytime soon for February. March, we have the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So as long as you keep this perspective you have now, I see you either falling in love or strengthening love that you're already in by March. So February may come to try you, but March is your time coming around. Love and the Ace of Cups would be fulfillment on many, many levels. April, we've got the Nine of Cups, happiness, the Prince of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Nine of Swords, cruelty. So you might be feeling really happy and maybe even expecting or dealing with a child of your own. It could be a need to change your perspective because there's something that makes, like, being in love is making you happy, but you need to change your perspective and know that happiness comes within. Because without a grip on your emotions, you're just going to take all bad feelings out on yourself. I will be right back. I needed a tissue, but also I paused the video at 3 minutes and 33 seconds. So April, we see this contrast of being really happy, but needing to get a grip on your emotions so that you do not self-destruct. May, we have the sun and the moon. What a pairing, the sun and the moon. So brighter days ahead while also knowing how to handle the worst days before you. I love that energy. Pisces and Leo, love that for May. Good times in May. That's maybe when things let up a bit. Looks like June is kind of back in the ringer. We have the Five of Discs, so a little bit of financial concerns. The Knight of Swords, a need to work really hard and possibly be a little cutthroat and make some tough decisions. We also have the Lovers, which is appropriate for June because it's Gemini season, and that's the Gemini card, but making a decision is going to be really important. We see that in double time right here. We have the Eight of Cups, indolence, so this might take some isolation to come to this decision. 444 on the clock. Angel numbers everywhere, Cancer. Never forget. But ultimately, you're going to have to fake it till you make it. Even if you don't know what to decide, you're going to have to decide something come June. We're going to make July this hefty month here. We have this Nine of Wands, strength. So with great strength comes great resilience. There might be some weight upon your shoulders. And honestly, there is going to be something that takes you by surprise. The star is Aquarius, so it could be an Aquarius. But we do have the Seven of Discs here, which is failure. So you could experience even worse money troubles come July, which isn't what you want to hear. However, I see a quick return in the same month because we do have the Nine of Discs gain. So what you lose is not going to be as much as you gain. We have the Empress here, which could be that Taurus coming back around, or just you seated in a position of power in your feminine divine energy. We have the Four of Discs power to reiterate that empowerment that the Empress brings to the table. 555. I swear I'm not doing it on purpose. But think of the four things you value the most and having that in your life. Okay, so seated in power. And Eight of Wands, swiftness. So remember to act upon your emotions and to move quickly in them, because even if they're fleeting, they're worth mentioning, you know. August, we've got the Chariot, which could be Cancer, with adjustment, which could be Libra. So getting used to this new ride, but also Ten of Wands, getting a little stressed out come August. Being at max capacity, whatever you're dealing with just kind of piles up by that time. September, we got the Queen of Discs, so we're seeing a bit of a payoff there. We also have the Princess of Swords, which really hasn't been an issue, but if you're hitting your breaking point come September, then you will more than likely be in your pettiness by October. We also have the Emperor here, which can indicate an Aries, but it's also a match to the Empress, so we love to see a little divine counterpart. November, we do have the Eon here, so be wary of judgments, whether they come from within and are about others or are about from others within you, you know. We have the Four of Wands, completion. You finally close out a cycle, probably that struggle you were going up and down with money all year. It'll finally come to a close by November. We have the Queen of Wands, so being emotionally mature and having gone down that emotional journey for yourself. The Eight of Swords could be an interruption to the way that things have been going for you at this time. And the Hermit is Virgo, so there could be something to do with a Virgo, but it's also relying on the self and being very independent. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's it. That's it. December seems like, oh, Knight of Wands coming in hot. Okay, following your passions, making heroic efforts. We have the Seven of Wands, valor, so something might call to your bravery and make you face things on your own. Knight of Discs, keeping that money going, things seeming financially stable in these last few months of the year. We got the Five of Cups, disappointment. You can't be immune to all bad things. You might be feeling a little bit of disappointment, or your perspective just isn't where it needs to be, but that will also change. And the Ace of Discs, bag secured with the Ace of Swords, knowledge in the bag. All right, so that's really good. And again, this was starting from the Princess of Discs and the Unicursal Hexagram. So I would say if you are newly in something, invest in it. Even if you've been in something, it's time to make the investment into this divine union. All right, so very good, Cancer. Thanks for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe if you like the videos. I love you so much. Catch me on Twitch if you want. I'll see you at the next one.